Hey guys, Random Cat here, and we're going to be doing episode 11 of Steins Gate. So, let's get right in. Right. No, I say. Discovery of ours was inevitable from the start. For this is the choice of Steins Gate. What is happening? What are you doing, microphone? Wait, so CERN has an IBM 5100 database. Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that? Answer me this. What is the best way to secure a machine against external cracking? Well, make it stand alone. Of course. Stand alone, so that they don't have it connected to the internet. Daru quickly catches on to the intent of my question. Only IBM 5100 can read it. I guess that's kind of standalone. Means that CERN's keeping their most important secret hidden there. How do you know about that hidden function anyway? It's recorded in my brain's extensive index librarian. Prohibitorum. I just said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me, even if I told him the truth. Very original. I ignored Daru's retort. Mayuri, we have important matters to discuss. Assemble! Then they all turn into a giant robot. I can hear you fine from here. Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa. Doesn't matter whether you can hear or not. This meeting concerns the fate of the future Gadgets Laboratory. Nay, the future of mankind. So I want it to feel more secretive. Like we're scheming or something. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. All Mayuri's fault. Mayushi won't participate in your evil scheme. Well, I can't have everything my way. Listen, you two. Henceforth, the Future Gadgets Laboratory shall begin emergency top-secret operations. This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institute engaged in the most evil research imaginable. Kalin, you're too loud. And I've been up all night. Crap, I guess I am being too loud. Kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. If Suzuha is down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. I'll turn it down a notch. Understand? The world has no need for two mad scientists before they can get ahead of us. We must outwit them. Who are they? You know them. Mayushi doesn't get it at all. Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBM 5100, said to be located somewhere in Akiba. I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes and Mayuri returns to her needlework. Damn it. Is there anything you guys react to? We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited? I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I want to keep combing CERN's servers. That's true. Well, you're the only one who can do that, Daru. So I'll leave it to you. So, the IBM 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me. I can't. Mayuri makes an apologetic face. I have to make costumes and I have work too. Mayuri does work. She's like the only one out of these three that works. Basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time. Fine, I'll manage alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me, understand? Are you going to do something bad again? Ah, he's all talk. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. Step out onto the street. Immediately a bicycle skids to a stop in front of me, and also that sounded more like a car. Hiya, Okabi, Nintaro. Uzaha gets off her bicycle and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask her, are you an American or something? But I'm distracted by her shiny bicycle. The same bicycle that was in front of Braun Tube Workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her. I wonder how much that set her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive. Pretty nice technique there. Bicycles are fun, aren't they? I've never ridden one before coming here. You've never ridden a bicycle? Nope. I had ridden motorcycles before, though. No, backwards. Weird girl. And what's with that flashy braking back there? I think it would be pretty dangerous if she did that all through the town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You see that pattern all the time. You're going to go full speed, at least wear a helmet. Going to work now? Yep. The Braun Tube Workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when. The change with Mr. Braun's mood. That's perfect. There's something we need to talk about. Ooh. Ooh, but I need to get the shop ready for business. Just what does this crumbly old Braun Tube Workshop need to get ready? Nothing really. Jeez. I just mindlessly sweep in front of the shop. If I clean inside, the boss gets angry. Everything's where it needs to be, he says. So he's paying her not to clean, to not clean. Something's wrong with that guy. So hear me out then. But I'm so tired. We just got... Oh, Fatis. Does thou desire chaos? Yeah? God. God, Faraday. In other words, she doesn't feel like talking. I glare at her. You would be wise to anger me. Does it have to be right now? My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. But I still maintain my stern expression and nod. Then go ahead. Saha shrugs her shoulders as she locks her bicycle. Then she turns to me. Keep it short, okay? Where is the IBN 5100? No intel yet. But you were talking about it, so you should know a little bit. What? I don't know. Oh. But by the way, you talked yesterday. It sure seemed like you knew. No, I know someone who knows. Then take me to them. I won't take no for an answer. Refuse and I'll show you a living hell. I can't. I even said I'd show you a living hell. I can't introduce you even if I wanted to. What do you mean? Don't tell me they're an imaginary. They've been dead for years. I'm sorry. Ah, it's okay. Anyway, there's nothing I can tell you, honestly. I'm hoping you can tell me something. Saha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you think I'm the one who's supposed to cheer up. Just then, Mr. Braun opens the door and makes his appearance. Hey, Fatama. It's only your third day and you're late. Sorry, boss. The streets were a little crowded this morning. You're not going to take this seriously. I can always give you the boot, you hear? As for you, Akabe, don't you lay a finger on my part-timer. Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Braun? Why, you... Just try saying something like that in front of Nay. I'll murder you. Gotta keep my honor as a father. Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her. What was that? Take that back, boss. Suzuha's actually mad now. What, you mad? I'm not a kid. I'm a warrior. Oh, what are you talking about? Suzuha's burning passion has the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take Suzuha's hand and grasp it firmly. I like the look in your eye, you part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of the beast unseen in modern men. Never forget those eyes of yours, and you shall surely change class from part-time warrior to true warrior. But I'm already a warrior. Stay diligent in your training, and you shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok. Ragnarok? Suzuha looks confused. What's that? The final battle against CERN. You got something like that planned? Count me in if you do. But I've never heard of it. Of course you haven't. This is the first time I've revealed it. For I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok. And the world shall be reborn. Wow, you sure are brave, Okabe Rintaro. You'll probably fail, but I like your... Holy shit. I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are. Apparently Suzuha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way I can form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a second. Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Hyo-in Kyoma into this girl. Why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Damn. Whatever, part-timer, just come inside. Hi. Jane, Okabe Rintaro. Suzuha waves and winks at me as she heads inside the store. Wait up, Okarin. And Mayuri comes down the stairs, passing Suzuha. So you're gonna help me search after all? That's the lab mem spirit. Oh no, that's not it. I was thinking about buying lunch. He is a glutton. Not even lunchtime yet. So where do you plan to go? What to eat? Mayuri places her finger on her bottom lip in thought as she walks. Sambo beef bowl sounds good. This tiny high school girl truly has guts to enter Sambo alone. That place isn't like the chain restaurants with their colourful menus and brightly lit interiors. First-timers are often cowed by the old-school atmosphere. I think she's been there before. Plus, the clientele is almost exclusively male, but Mayuri doesn't care. She just sits there, shoulder to shoulder with students and salarymen, smiling as she eats her beef bowl. Meanwhile, the Sanbists, regular Sanbo customers, are posting comments online like, "The goddess has arrived," or "The goddess for the win." But Sanbo isn't open this early. Gotta warn her, but Mayuri is no longer there. She's gone. Mayuri disappears like this every so often, and each time she does, I wonder for one terrible second, if she really has vanished from the world. I look around and see Mayuri standing at a distance. She's gazing up at the sky through the buildings. Here we go again. Stopped in the middle of the street so other pedestrians look at her, wondering what she's doing. But she doesn't notice their stares. She slowly reaches out to the sky as if in trance, and then she freezes in that position. This is one of Mayuri's habits. I call it Stardust Handshake. Mayuri says that she's liked looking at the night sky ever since she was little. Her reason is romantic or perhaps childish. I feel like I can reach the stars. When I ask her about it, when I asked her about it one day, she just smiled and gave that answer. At first she only reached out to the night sky, but lately she's been doing it without regard to the time of day. Like it now, even when she's walking and talking with someone, something inside her just seems to switch on. Honestly, it's a little bit crazy. Also pretty sad. It's too early for stars, Mayuri. I walk up to Mayuri and call out to her. She slowly lowers her hand with a blank smile on her face. Did you know, even during the day, the stars are still up there? Getting philosophical is nice and all, but it's dangerous to stop in the middle of the street. That's true. Ah, just now, when I was looking at the stars, I decided to have ramen for lunch today. Ramen and stars, even related. Mayuri's mind works in mysterious ways. I know I said I'd search for the IBN 5100, but I have no idea where to start. I spent about an hour in internet cafe searching for information, but turned up nothing. I buy some mango juice with tapioca from a juice stand inside Yodobashi. I think that's the station. I lose myself in thought as I drink it. It's Saturday, so it's starting to get crowded in front of the station. Some maids are distributing leaflets to the people coming out. I know Dadu's well acquainted with retro PCs, but is there anyone else? Yeah, Shining Finger was obsessed with the IBN 5100, wasn't she? Really reluctant to contact that male demon, though. But ultimately, my feelings are trivial. Ragnarok hangs in the balance. But I decided not to bother. Finish my drink and wander towards Chudori, which is the main street. Then comes an email, almost as if on cue. What am I doing? Go click. Shining Finger. Will you get back to me already, Moaka? Like she can read my mind. I instinctively scan the area, searching for that gloomy woman in the crowd. No sign of her tailing me. Oh well, I guess I'll send her a reply. Don't know Shining Finger's phone number, so I'll just send her an email for the time being. In the email, I ask her to call and include my phone number. I'll just have to wait for a response. And there it is. That's a quick reply. And she doesn't like calling. You finally contact me. I don't like talking on the phone, so let's exchange emails instead, please. Mocha. Lot to cover. I'd rather not have to type it all out. Need to find out her phone number. Give me your phone number along with any information you have on the IBN 5100. And send. I look up after finishing my email and see a huge crowd of people in front of Radican. Guess the satellite is still a big deal. The media presence hasn't dialed down since the day of the crash either. Radican is still closed. And of course the satellite is still there. Not 30 seconds pass before I get a reply. Right as I'm about to look down and read the email, I catch sight of a familiar face in the crowd. Ah. Well, if it isn't my assistant, what are you doing here? Hey, when did I become your assistant? It looks like she'll snap at me, so to dampen her spirit, I go back to checking my email. Don't have anything. How about you? Wrong with this woman. I told her to tell me her phone number and she just ignored me. Doesn't even have any information. How useless can you be? What? Why are you glaring at me? Don't worry about it. You're not the cause of my frustration. Oh, so you're just raging. Don't glare at me. You've glared at me before, haven't you? That's because you keep doing pervy. No, I'm not saying anything. Another one. Shining, tell me the super hacker's address. Okay. I want to snap my phone in half and throw it on the ground. What do you mean, tell me the super hacker's address? You making fun of me with that? You're not getting anything from me. Anyway, why does she need to send me 2 short consecutive emails? I mean, she might as well just combine them into one. Are the emails you're getting really that unpleasant? They're more unreasonable than unpleasant. I can't quite describe it in one word. Stop sending me all these short emails. I'm begging you, just gather your thoughts and send everything together. My god, Mocha. I feel a little satisfied after sending that email. I turn to Kurisu again. So, Christina, what brings you here? You're gonna call me names. Could you at least be consistent? Anyway, my business here doesn't concern you. Why are you pouting? I'm not pouting. I just don't want to get involved in your silly games again. Nonsense. You've already a lab mem. You have a duty to work for the benefit of the lab. Wow, she's only a temporary member. She's going back to America. No, it's because she's a temporary member that we need to get as much out of her as we can. I regret losing myself to curiosity back then. Kurisu sighs and looks up at the satellite. We're not alone. Several other people are standing. Several? Like maybe 30, 40? That keep his latest tourist attraction. Did you come to see the satellite? I guess. It doesn't make sense. Normally they calculate satellites' orbits so that they burn up in the atmosphere when they fall. So how can that thing be in such perfect... And that's to say nothing about the huge hole it punched in the building. Satellite's that durable? Where's this satellite from anyway? Still don't know. Rumors say it's from the former Soviet Union, but Russia denies it. So it looks like they can't remove it yet. 3 days of... So 3 days have passed and it's still unknown. How interesting. Smell a conspiracy. So it's another organization cover-up. They knew I'd be at Radican and tried to erase me. Organization? That. The organization is the organization. Its formal name is something else, but all those who know of its existence call it the organization out of fear. They rule the world from the shadows, transcending nations with political, economic, religion, even science in their clutches. That's obviously a crackpot conspiracy theory. Thank you very much. That's just a quip. The phrase is commonly used on the internet on the way of punctuating a statement, and it originates from a story posted on 8chan, in which a man tries to pass his bodily fluids off as a popular soft drink. It was obviously... Thank you very much. Risu hangs her head and blushes for some reason. What's wrong? Nothing really. Nothing. Okay? Say another word and I hit you. Crazy girl. Anyway, what's happening with the phone wave? I thought you didn't want to get involved, and it's not the phone wave. It's the phone wave name subject to change. Just answer me. Have you learned anything? No progress. We've tried repeating the experiment, but at present we haven't been able to reproduce the discharge phenomena or send another email to the past. Or have we? I see. Another email. Damn you, shiny finger! I said to send so many. An email, but she doesn't seem to get it. While they're being annoying, I'm sorry, but I really need information on the IBN 5100. And you're the only lead I have right now. I'm relying on you, Okabe-kun. I swear I won't send any more short emails, so please don't abandon me. I need you to help me look for an IBN 5100. I promise to let you know as soon as I learn anything. So let's work together, okay, Molka? This looks like she's rethinking things. At least I'm not going to get any more email assaults. Hello, can you put your phone away when you're talking with someone? Don't be like that. Rather, you should praise me, for I have thought a foul email demon to behave like a civilized human being. Why are you so pompous? I'd ask you the same thing, Christina. Okay, let's send a reply. Apology accepted. I'm looking for an IBN 5100 too. I agree that we should exchange information. I'll let you know when I have something. You don't need to reply to this email. Tap that out and send it. Hopefully she's not going to reply straight away. And she will. Are you done with your little email exchange? Yo-in-san? Oh, so you remember my true name? My true name indeed. I am Hyo-in Kyoma. I was being facetious. She's a bit of a bitch, but she's funny. How was that facetious? You called me by my correct name, you made no mistakes, you'll make a good assistant. Okabe-san, have you sought professional help? I am not Okabe. This is exhausting. So about the phone waves, name subject to change. After the experiment, you screamed something like, "A time machine, it can't be!" Did something awaken a past trauma? No, and don't go making one up either. Back when she was 5 years old, Christina was on the plains of Arkansas when lightning... I wasn't hit by lightning, and I was still living in Japan when I was 5. And why Arkansas? I was trying to imagine tranquil scenery, and the first state to come to mind was Arkansas. Second was Oregon. Not Utah? I mean, relatively speaking, isn't Utah more suitable? Then answer me, Christina. Why did you freak out back then? No reason, I simply didn't want to believe. Fringe science should stay in the realm of fiction. Fringe science? Don't be ridiculous. Well, it is kind of not really fringe science. You saw it with your own eyes. You saw the email leap to the past, saw the banana travel instantly through space. I saw, but we must be missing something, or maybe we're just seeing what we want to see. Remember what I said at ATF? Time machines are just a pipe dream, given modern technology. And yet a bunch of amateurs like you just stick a phone and a microwave together and expect time travel to occur. Ridiculous. But it did occur. Will you deny what you saw with your own eyes? Are you saying that theories trump reality? Then I hope you enjoy sophistry and word games, because that's all you'll ever have. What do you mean word games? Quantum theory, for example. If you ask me, theories like that are nothing but word games. Wait, are you rejecting modern physics? Who do you think you are? Trust what you see. The only thing that matters are things that happen. Things that don't happen, things that aren't observed, are just hypotheses. When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe. But sometimes your hypotheses are mistaken. Even Einstein was wrong about some things. So you're gonna do nothing, just because you could be wrong. Then enjoy your dirty little lap and your silly gadgets, because that's all you'll ever have. You'll never reach the truth that way. Failure teaches success. I see. Nice rebuttal. You're never getting off your high horse, are you? No. By the way, Christina, I have always felt that physicists are hypocrites. Yeah. What? There are phenomena that everybody knows occur in reality, but which physicists refuse to research? What do you think about that? I don't know what to say unless you can give me some examples. Goes through instance. The occult, really? You refuse to research it just because it's the occult? That contradicts what you just said. You'll never reach the truth that way. People have seen ghosts. There is even photographic evidence. So where are the theories? Why do physicists refuse to speak? It's a different field of study. You can't call physicists the study of natural phenomena, then decide some things don't count. True, but... And that's why we must investigate the phenomena of sending emails to the past. You shall assist me. Yeah. No. But Isu gives me a clear-cut answer, along with her usual glare. So the genius girl really does hate me. I won't have a hand in your fringe science. I won't make the same mistake my father did. Your father? Make a fine argument, but it won't work in the scientific community. The day you decide to research time travel is the day you're out of a job. How can you be so certain? Because that's what happened to my father. Isu grimaces. My father, a physicist, loved time machines. He was so fascinated by Wells, the time H.G. Wells, the time machine, that he seriously studied time travel. But because of his obsession, he was practically exiled from the scientific community. I will never get involved with time travel research. This time, her sheer force of will gives me pause. I think she's really pissed. I may have stepped on a landmine here. What do I do? If I get her any angrier, she might seriously hit me. Let's calm her down a little. Yeah, let's do that. But what should I say? Sorry. I'm sorry. I got emotional. He apologizes first. Christina's calm character saves me. Don't worry about it. I wanted to test your character, so I made you angry on purpose. Anyway, the phone wave isn't a time machine. Email is a man-made system, so that phenomena should be explainable in the scope of that system. I understand. I had no idea you hate time machines that much. It's almost like an allergy. I apologize for forcing you to become a lab mem. You don't have to come again. I wasn't planning on it. But, know this, Christina. What are you gonna say? Don't call me Christina. Lab member number 004 will be your retired number. That number is yours forever. Finish my speech, and my back to Isu. I won't look back. Walk away slowly with my eyes closed. Guys, let's leave it as that for now. That's a good place to stop it for now. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I tried to be a bit more energetic with the reading, although I didn't add in my own content as much this time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.